Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning into this video. And if you are not already subscribed to the Water Bearer podcast, please go ahead and do that and make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss important uploads like this one. So I've been doing this podcast now for about a year, and I've done two other podcasts previously. And one of the main questions I always get is, how do you start a podcast? What equipment do you need? How much time is involved? And the list goes on and on. So today I want to talk about how you can start your own podcast for less than $300. So I say that because, of course, you're going to have things that maybe you already have at home, like headphones. I have some Beats headphones that I had already before starting the podcast. So, of course, I use those. I'm not buying any new headphones for the podcast. Also, I have these colored lights that are behind me. There's actually three of them that are behind me. So this one that is closest to me is green. So let's say I want to change that one to purple. Alexa, change third light to purple.
Okay.
Boom, then I can change it. So these bulbs, I would say, are about maybe $25 or so per bulb, but it's well worth the investment, especially if you have an apartment or a home with kind of dome lights like this that where you can easily set up a mood behind you. Definitely helps out with that. And I have other lights as well, but I do use those frequently when I'm recording the podcast. I do have another light that's in front of me. So this light, and this is part of the three things that you can set up your podcast with for less than $300. So this particular ring light is called, I'm probably butchering the name, Willisi. I'm not exactly sure. I'll put it in the description. It's a 10-inch selfie ring. The light itself is 10 inches, but it can go up to 72 inches tall if needed. So I have my camera on it now. It is a wonderful ring light. I really love it. Even if you wanted to buy two of these, I think that would even be pretty cool lighting. They're about $30 on Amazon. And the cool thing about this particular light is it can also change colors as well. So right now I'm red, I have a green hue, blue. So you get the point. You can go through all these different colors on this ring light, which is really nice, especially if you want to maybe kind of balance out the colors that you have behind you. It even has this fading option, which is doing now. So it's slowly fading into different colors, I think, which is pretty cool. It has one that's like kind of sparkles or pastels, which it's doing right now. So a lot of features in this particular ring light. I love it. I'm actually thinking about getting a second one just to have on hand. But great ring light. And now I'll just kind of change this back to the original color, which was white, which I had. And also for the webcam, I use a Logitech webcam. This one is highly recommended. If you search a lot of trusted webcams, this one will be, I venture to say, top 5 any list that you look at. This model is the C920E. It's an HD 1080p webcam. Some people may say that they want to record in 4K, which is fine, but the reason why I think this particular webcam or a 1080p webcam will work, or even having your camera settings in 1080p, is because through StreamYard, which I use as well for my podcast, it's $49 a month. And on the professional plan, or the highest plan, I forgot, it may not be called professional, but whatever the highest level of the plan is, StreamYard only goes up to 1080p. So unless there's a loophole that I'm unaware of, if you record in 4K, it's still gonna bump it down to 1080p, at least as far as I know. But then too, 1080p is really clear. And for a podcast, unless you're doing some kind of crazy, animations, or, you just got this really technical production side of your podcast, to me, 1080p works perfectly. So then plus two with StreamYard, when you download the videos in 1080p, an hour long podcast is gonna take up, I'd say, anywhere from like 1 to 1.5 or so gigs. And if you're doing it in 4K, it's gonna be way more space than that. So you have to kind of consider that too when you're thinking about space on your computer or space on your phone. A lot of times I just download the videos from my phone through StreamYard. And then I kind of cut and splice clips that I want to share. I use CapCut to splice the clips from the podcast and add in text and kind of make some transitions if I want. I use the free version, so nothing to pay there. Again, that is CapCut. I'll also put that in the description. And finally, my favorite part is this Elgato Wave 3 microphone. So it does come with a software that acts as a soundboard that you can use, but to be honest, I don't use it. I just plug and play this thing into my laptop. There's a USB cord, and the sound is amazing. It picks up anything. It even has a background noise reducer. But I absolutely love this microphone. Now, this is going to be your most hefty investment of the things that I've mentioned so far. It costs about $150, but it is well worth the money because, again, you don't have to worry about a soundboard and mixing and editing the sounds. If I had a podcast where I felt like it required maybe more people, or if there was more than one person that was hosting, I would totally buy two of these because I feel like they're that good. I love this microphone. So that's really all you need. So all of that, the microphone $150, webcam's about $35, ring light is about $30. So again, like I said, that's less than $300 to start your podcast, and there you have it. So hopefully I will see you all back season 5, watching and tuning in. That'll be at the end of May, the Waterbearer podcast. If you have not caught up on seasons 1 through 4, definitely go ahead and do that. And if you have any other questions outside of this video, you can always feel free to hit me up, and I'm more than happy to answer those as well. So, all right, y'all stay drippy, and see y'all at the end of May. Peace.